Yo, what's going on, everyone? So this is the first video we're doing after we sold the Volvo. Didn't really want to sell it, but we had to so we can get more stuff for the shop and do stuff for the cars and stuff. So right now we're at good old Harbor Freight. We're gonna go ahead and get some tools and a couple things that we're gonna need for the shop so we can do better working and stuff like that, some lighting, things like that for the shop. So let's get it. Alright guys, so we're gonna get a little thing so when we clean out the shop, we'll spray it out, you know, with air, a couple flat discs, because I want to start doing the cage on the S10 again, and then tire pressure gauge, and then we're gonna get this workbench here. We'll set up on the back wall and stuff when we clean it up. We can put the welder down here and do a bunch of stuff, hang up some tools up here, all that good stuff, you know? So we're definitely gonna get one of those. Alright guys, so we got a new light, this 10,000 lumens, which will light up the shop pretty good. We'll put this right above the S10. We got a little clock thing here for the shop, and then she's grabbing this cart right here. So when we take apart my LS to do the build, we can have it all nice and organized and everything on this, pretty much like we did the build 5.3, you know, that we're getting done. Yo, alright guys, so we're at the shop now. What I wanted to do in this video was go ahead and finish up the cage in it, but my welder's out of gas, and by the time I get out of work, you know, they're closed and everything, so I couldn't get gas for it. So hopefully later this week we can get gas for it. But a couple weeks back we did a week of uploading for the Accord. This week I want to try and do a week of uploading on the S10, so I can keep content coming for both cars for you guys. We got a lot of parts coming for the LS. When everything gets here, we can go ahead and get that put in. But before we can even put that engine in here, we got to get the truck ready for it. So in this video, what I want to do is we're going to go ahead and clean up this frame. And all these brake lines and all that stuff has got to come completely off the truck, because we're not going to be reusing any of that when we get the truck all redone. So we're going to be doing new fuel lines, new brake lines, all that. So got to get that all off the truck and everything. And then all this gunk here has got to come off. And I'm going to go ahead and snatch all this off the truck, because we don't need any of the steering stuff on the truck. And then we're going to go ahead and clean the whole entire frame from what we can get to, and then paint it. We can't do under the cab right now, but I want to do everything that I can, and then above the frame we'll get, when we get the cab off the truck, when I have a couple of people here to help me lift it up, because that frame obviously I cannot lift by myself, especially with the cage in it. But the rest of it we can do, so we're going to do that right now. We'll go ahead and get this all, tear it apart and everything, and get to it. Alright, so I got the majority of those lines and everything off. There's one line here I can't get to. There's a bolt up here that I can't get to with the cab on. So we'll deal with that when we get the cab off the truck. But I can go ahead and move it out of the way and stuff for now to get to it. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and knock this all off right here, so that's out of the way. So we can clean here, all in here, and everything like that, you know. So let's get that taken off real quick. Alright, as you can see, the drag link, center link, tie rods, everything is completely out of the way. So now we can go ahead and clean up this frame here and get this all painted, and then move towards the back of the truck, which I've done already once, as you can see. But I want to redo it all, and then I want to get all in here as well that I didn't get before. Let's get it! And how are we going to clean this? We're going to spray it all down with air, get all the big stuff off of it, and then I got a brake clean. I bought some brake cleaner and a scrub brush so we can scrub the rest of it with some brake clean and stuff. So let's see what we can get off with this here first.
This is the future.
That's why the shop's always dirty. But, alright, so we went ahead and just sprayed that down real quick with some brake cleaner. We're going to let this sit here and dry, blow it back down with some air, get the spraying. I know I should be prepping this a lot better, but why? You know what I mean? It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna send it, guys. Just sending it, all right? Just gonna get this truck done. That's what we're trying to do. We're just gonna send it, all right? And get the spray in. All right, guys, so see how I got this all cleaned up. And I scrubbed everything. This is the best I can get this here. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and spray all this here. Get it all painted here. Not worried about doing behind here too much. I can get that at a later time. But for the most part, all the big stuff I wanna get that I can't get to right now. Let's get to it. This is what I'm gonna be using to paint it. It's Rust-Oleum truck bed paint. So yeah, it's black. Paint and primer all in one. Just got that turbo tip, so I got 3 cans of this. So hopefully 3 cans will do the whole thing. If not, I gotta get more. Let's get to it. I like that finish he's got. Like that wrinkle black finish. It's gonna look good.
Evolution. This is the future.
Can't wait to see this stuff dried.
Evolution.
Woo, this stuff rubs on thick. I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole front part of the truck right here. Yeah, that almost took pretty much the whole can. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry up, and then we'll get to the back of the truck. If we have time and enough paint, I want to jack up the truck. We'll get underneath of it and do the whole frames and stuff under it. If you guys can see it, it's got a little texture to it, you know. It's still kind of wet because I sprayed it on really heavy, you know. Actually just went back over it all again off camera. So yeah, it's still kind of wet, but it's leaving a nice texture. This is a bed liner, like a Rhino bed liner stuff, but Rust-Oleum's version of it, I guess. So yeah, I figured this will be a lot better to put on the truck than the thing we did, like that rust barrier black spray paint before on it, which as you can see over time it's starting to come through, you know. I think that is gonna be stronger, more durable than what's already on here, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this all sprayed as well, and then we'll keep going from there because we definitely got to get that done, you know. These cans go pretty damn quick, especially for how expensive they are. But yeah, so we got majority of all this here, and we still got down in there to do, and I believe some around in this area down in here. So I'm trying to get all that real quick. This stuff stinks really bad, very, very bad. But it lays on thick, so that's good, you know. Spray it all here real quickly, you know. All right, let's get under here. Ugh, man, I'm such a big boy to be doing all this here. It's getting all over the truck. Oh well, we will address that later when we do all the work on that. And here it's going to be a pain in the butt to do. A tight fit for a big boy. Can y'all see down in here? Probably not, but just gonna go ahead and spray that.
This is the future. Human error.
As far as I can get from here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all done. Well, not all, but everywhere I can reach, you know. These things are expensive. And they go quick. Should have got more. But the majority of the truck is sprayed with this bed liner. I'm happy with the quality, the way it lays down. That's for sure. But it definitely goes quick though. But that just means it's laying down heavy. So I would say about, oh my God, I almost fell. I would say about 90% or so of the frame is done, except for little parts like, here, let me grab a light. As you can see, like that section right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. See that one part right there that's not done? Right there. And then probably the same over on this side. A little portion of this frame over here. See, majority of it is done. So I'll step out of the shop for a bit, let this air out a little bit, cut on the fan, and then I'll come back with some light and show you guys everything. Alright guys, so as you can see here, the whole entire frame is done. It came out really good. I'm really happy with that actually. All the way underneath the truck and everything. So yeah, let me know guys down in the comment what you guys think of how that paint looks on it. Pretty much like a bed liner, you know? So it's just Rust-Oleum's version of it in a can. It lays on pretty thick, pretty heavy. And it's supposed to be durable and stuff and all that. And I just feel like that would be the nicest looking piece. Well, not the nicest looking piece, but the nicest looking on the truck. You know, painting it that way, other than the nicest way of doing it and not being stupid expensive, you know? I think between brake cleaner and the spray stuff, I have about 60 something bucks. So that's not too bad. You know, the cans are about 14 bucks a piece, I think. I mean, it's still a little wet, so it's got to dry up completely. But I'm happy with that. And I was thinking, you know, I saw like some of this little spray, overspray that I got on the cab of the truck. I was thinking, what would you guys think if we did like from here? You know, we just taped all this off here and just did this whole back piece with the same exact coating. Would you guys like that? I think that would look pretty cool, you know, just so it's more durable and stuff. Like if we're moving around and the bed hits it for any reason or whatever, it just, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, guys. It's just an idea. If you guys think that would look good with this bed liner stuff sprayed on the back of the truck. Because we are going to be repainting this whole truck. I know it's hard to see all this on camera, but it's drying up really good. I stepped out the shop for about 30 minutes or so for it to air out and everything and let this dry. Remember how I was talking about painting the back of this right here and that same stuff? I was thinking, because I know what color I'm painting this truck. This truck ain't going to be white. I don't want to tell you guys yet because I want it to be a surprise. But I think with the color I'm painting this truck, it'll look nice with that black here. So we'll do this whole back piece right here. And this bed liner stuff. And also this firewall in it as well. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. You know, we'll spray all down in here, all that in here, all the bed liner stuff, as well as the back part of the truck. With that, I think it'll look good with the color that we're going to be painting the truck. So we're going to paint the truck, the inside of the truck, and the cage. The cage is going to be a different color as the inside of the truck and the truck itself. So I think the colors I chose that I want to paint this truck and everything is going to look really good. I think it's going to look fire AF. And I know you guys will like it too. That's going to be a little bit. This week I want to go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out of the truck. Get those heads out and everything. Put them on that cart or something over there. We also have the other cart that you guys saw early in this video that we got. I haven't got it to the shop yet because, you know, work and the baby in the car. There's not much room in that Cadillac, which is crazy because Cadillac's known for like these big trunks and everything. There ain't no room in this Cadillac, man. You go to Walmart and get 2 grocery bags and it's full. Ain't even a grocery getter, that thing. But yeah, I want to go ahead and get all this out so we can finish that door bar there. Go ahead and get that harness bar in and get the cage fully welded in everywhere. We get scuffing it all up, get in some primer, some paint and everything. And then once that's painted and dried, we can tape it all up and everything, and then get the inside of the truck painted. And then we'll do the outside of the truck as well. So we got to do some body work on that bed, get the bed scuffed up and everything painted, the rear end in this truck, which I think I found one. I called them today about the rear end for the truck at 8.8. They said they think they have one in the yard, but by the time I called them, it was ready later on in the day because I was so busy at work. So they said they're going to call me first thing in the morning, let me know if it's the 8.8 that I need, because, you know, they had 2 different ones. They had the one that's independent and the one that's a solid rear end. Obviously, we need a solid rear end for this. So hopefully they'll let us know. We'll find out the gearing and everything, and then go from there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video, guys, now. Get home, get it all edited up and everything for you guys and get it posted. So yeah, this week we're going to daily upload on the S10. So if you guys are stoked for that, you guys want to see that, you got to do 3 things. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the post notification button so you'll get notified when those videos drop, you know. I know you all ain't trying to miss that. You know, I know a lot of people have been asking for S10 content and to bring the S10 back and stuff. So we got rid of the Volvo. Unfortunately, you guys saw it in the last video, but hey, we're going to get these cars done. So I'm also still waiting on my stimulus. Get more car parts, you know, but it is what it is. We're going to make do with what we got. We sold the Volvo. We got some money in the pocket to make some moves on the Accord and the S10. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit that notification button so y'all get notified when we post. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.